Good morning, family and friends. Today is April 1st, 2024. Yeah, Monday. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And beware of the April Fool's jokes. If you haven't already got, beware. I hate them. But anyway, beware of them April Fool's jokes, y'all. I'm just trying to look out for y'all. So back at work, back getting it in. Had a wonderful weekend. Oh my God, I had a wonderful weekend. I hope y'all did too. The best part of my weekend, other than with the family, was going live on a Saturday night. I could have been out in the street somewhere blowing backs out, but instead I was live with y'all. And I enjoyed it, man. I had intended on going live for like 20 minutes and got out of there. It was over an hour and something. I couldn't stop talking. I enjoyed interacting with y'all. And I look forward to doing it again with a moderator this time. Because the trolls are just ridiculous. Somebody needs to open up the mental institutions again. Because they let too many people out amongst the normal people. And they don't belong out here. And the comment section will let you know just how mentally ill our society is. But that ain't what this video is about. As men, we like to talk about, I love to go to the barbershop, not just to get a haircut, which I don't have any hair, but, get my beard lined up and my head shaved sometimes. Sometimes I do it myself. Bird the Barber, what up? Blend Masters, what up? Sean, T, the other Sean, Vion when he there. And we sit around and talk about how women nowadays, they complain about men, whatever, they can't find a good man, this and that. We heard it all, where the good men at? And our comeback and response is, they don't want a good man. They want the bad boy. They want Pookie and Ray Ray. They don't want William or Charles. No, that's a bad name, Charles. He famous for this now, so. The old school Charles, not the new Charles. Women don't want that. So we say. They only want the bad boy, they don't want the good man, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what, fellas? We around here talking about where the good women at, going all overseas looking for the good women, passport bros, stuff like that. Which I ain't got no problem with that. This ain't no bachelor passport, bro, because I got one coming up soon, getting my passport, but not for no woman. I just want to travel. And as men, we say there's no good women. Same thing women complain about, we complain about. No good women. The modern woman is that, and the other. They ain't no good, blah, 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 blah. They promiscuous. They cheat, you can't trust them. They ain't no good, they have naked. So forth and so on. Y'all know the complaints, right, that men have about women. You can't find a YouTube channel nowhere where women ain't being talked about how bad they are. But, y'all know Big Ward, I gotta keep it real, I gotta tell the truth. I gotta be fair and balanced like Fox News used to be. We say women don't want good men. But, which is true. And for the same reason women don't want good men don't want good women. Y'all say there ain't no good women out here. When I'm looking around, I'm knowing for a fact there are some good women still out here. But there's one problem with them though, the good women. They boring. The same way women don't want the good man because he's boring. Women like excitement, thrills, fun. Well, we ain't no different. Come on now. Y'all stop the cap. We don't want the good women either because they boring. And we like fun excitement, freaky stuff, spontaneous riding down the highway, and your girl, the brain going down the highway. We like that kind of stuff. We want that Rick James super, y'all know. As men, that's what we want to. We want the wild and crazy, fun girl. We don't want the good woman, the church, not the church girl, because they be wild too. We don't want the good woman because she's boring. She gonna make you wait for the, and when you finally get it, it ain't gonna be that great. She might tell you she don't do this, she don't do that. Boring. She don't want to go out. She don't want to go here. She ain't going to wear this. She ain't going to do this. She ain't going to do that. She ain't sucking nothing. She ain't doing none of that. As men, we don't want that. That's boring. But the problem comes in, we want that wild and crazy girl that do all those wild and crazy things that we like and want. We want her to do right though. We want her to be faithful too. Same way we talk about the women, want Pookie and Ray Ray to be faithful. We want Sexy Red and all them broads to be faithful. We want them to be the way they are and be faithful to us. Don't see nobody but me. Yeah, being honest, man. If y'all tell the truth, same the devil, y'all know I'm telling you the truth. We know it's good women out here. Y'all know it's good women out here. Y'all overlooking the good women the same way the women are overlooking the good men because they boring. You don't want to spend the rest of your life married to a boring chick. No excitement, no fun, no dome, no round eye, and all the other stuff that the wild and crazy girl do. That good girl ain't gonna do all that. And y'all know it. Instead of admitting you the problem and what you want in a woman, instead of you admitting that, you just rather say it ain't no good women. Just like the women, instead of taking accountability for what they want, their own choices, they just rather say ain't no good men. We as men would rather just say, instead of holding ourselves accountable for the type of women we like, the type of women we choose, instead of holding ourselves accountable for that, we just rather say ain't no good women. Instead of admitting and owning up to the fact that we don't like the good women because they're boring. She ain't gonna get freaky one time. She ain't gonna tell you to pull up on the side of the road. Let's go over there in them bushes. Just out of the blue. The good girl ain't gonna do that. And we want that. We want to ride down the highway or ride down the road at the stoplight, people pull up on the side of us, and you know what I'm saying, you know what you're getting. And you look over at them, they look over at you, and you be like, that's what we want to do. And the good girl ain't gonna do that. So therefore, we don't want the good girl. We want the girl that's gonna do all those things I just described. We want her, but we want her to do the right thing by us. We want her to be a faithful woman, faithful wife, and only do those things with us, with me, nobody else. Hold on, y'all. And I know some of y'all gonna say, fellas, hey y'all, come here. Come here, fellas. Here go Big Ward pandering to the women again. Come on, Big Ward, I thought you was on our side. I'm on everybody's side, the truth. Whatever side the truth is on, that's what side I'm on. We don't want the good girl, and women don't want the good man. They're both boring. Most people are drawn to the train wreck. I heard this saying that like people that go to those NASCAR races, you know, car racing or whatever, Dale Earnhardt and all them boys, Jimmy Johnson and Junior. I know about the NASCAR, in case y'all didn't know that. I'm a country boy. I like a variety of things. But anyway, I heard the saying that most people go to those races to see the car wrecks. If you notice when you're going down the interstate and there's a wreck on the interstate, people slowing down, you might be like, why traffic backed up on my side and the wreck is on the other side? Because people want to look and see the wreck. People like excitement, problems, trouble. We're drawn to it. A lot of times when things are going too smooth, nothing wrong, no problems, we will create chaos, we will create problems because it's boring when everything going smooth. We say we want everything to go smooth, but when things are going smooth, we're looking for what's going to happen. Something got to happen, something bound to happen. Life is boring without drama. That's why people like to watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Them type of shows are booming. You're wondering why they don't make content no more on TV, that like the Cosby Show and all that, because people don't like that no more. People like excitement, people like mess, people like drama. Same thing in relationships. Nowadays, people don't want, men and women, we can't just talk about the women, fellas. It's the men too. If we could, we would get a prostitute, a stripper, and if we can make her be faithful to us, we'll take her over a woman that's never been with a man before in her life. We would rather have a prostitute, the stripper or whatever. If some kind of way we can do a magic potion with her, voila, make her be faithful to just me or you, and you ain't never got to worry about her messing around on you, we'll take her before we'll take a woman who ain't never been with a man. Cause she ain't gonna know what to do. She gonna be boring. She gonna be like, That's all you gonna get. As men, y'all know we don't want that. We want that Sukihana, but we want that from the woman that ain't never been with nobody. Don't work like that. So therefore, since we can't get what we want from the good girl, we overlook the good girl and then complain about the bad girl. We would rather do that. Instead of getting with the good, boring girl, we would rather get the bad girl and just complain about her and put all women down. Ain't none of these women hitting on them because the women we like ain't hitting on nothing. We like those women, fellas. I like those women, fellas. It is what it is. Am I lying? Y'all can say a lot of things about me, but what you ain't gonna say is Big Boy be lying. So we can stop complaining about the women not wanting a good man, when in all actuality, we don't want a good woman either, because she's boring. She ain't gonna hit you up with ice cubes, and all the other type of stuff, whipped cream. She ain't doing all that, the good girl. So we don't want them. We want to be excited too, just like the women. We talk about the women talk about the men, and we so much alike to where it ain't even funny. Nobody wants the good girl. Nobody wants the good man. Very rarely do you find somebody who wants the good girl, who wants the good man. That's very rare. And that's just true. Take it or leave it. The sooner you come to grips with that, fellas, the better your chances are if you ever decide to get married or want to be married or whatever. You ain't got to go all overseas looking for a wife. There's good women right here. We just don't want them. You're just going to have to accept the fact that 9 times out of 10, the woman that ain't the best in bed is usually a good girl. That's the one you have to marry. You don't get good in bed without a lot of experience. Just remember that. We want the woman that's good with that thing, but we don't want her to have no experience. It don't work like that. Vice versa. Pick your poison. Stop complaining. You either want the good man or the Pookie and Ray Ray. You either want the good woman or the Sukihana Sexy Red. They're not gonna be both one and the same. It ain't gonna be a good woman and she's Sexy Red. It ain't gonna be both. Pick your poison. Always been like that, always will be. That's why you can't find a good woman. It's because you got blinders on when she passed by. You ain't looking for her. Have y'all ever noticed, ladies, and men too, I done seen it, y'all done seen it, you'll see a man with a woman that y'all know she ain't no good. Y'all know she out here getting it popping. That man won't leave that woman to save his life. He take all kind of mess off that woman. You know why? Y'all know why. Did you know a man that's got a good woman, good girl, he ain't treating her right? You know why? Because she's boring and he don't really care about losing her. But the man that's got that Sukihana Sexy Red over there, he about to lose his mind. His girl ain't come home last night and he ain't going nowhere. He just gonna fuss when she get there, but he ain't going nowhere. Cause she got that guap 3000. And that good girl don't. He'll let that good girl go. Or he'll have the good girl and he'll have the Sukihana on the side. That's what a lot of men try to do until they get caught and lose the good girl, cause you're gonna get caught. So that's the truth, ladies. That's why y'all be saying the olds winning. That's why. Men like olds. But we don't like their ways. We want them to be good girls and olds all in one package, and it don't work like that. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Get it, got it, good. Bye.